Day 2 of Fuerteventura, a bit more wind than yesterday. They expect at least. Yesterday we were on 6.2 small board, so today probably the 5.4. So let's see, the wind's a bit more north, so it's turning a little bit more offshore. But in the end you never know, you gotta wait and see what the day will bring. It's difficult conditions, it's choppy, it's windy, people crashing into each other, you never know really what's gonna happen, but I managed to get a 7 1/3 to winter finals, which is great, sick, perfect. So nothing to complain for me so far.
People say I only hear what I want to. Not much is true. People say I only see what I want to. So what do I see?
Stories of my check always keep you entertained. Well, breakfast is done. It's time to hit the toilet, get the bag and go down to the beach. I took the wrong card. 4 more days to completely change everything or to stay there. Of course we'll try to stay there, but it's gonna be a tough fight and gotta be ready for it. How many medals we won? Ay, ay, ay. Self-service today. They run the first 6 heat yesterday already. I'm up in the first quarterfinal, so yeah, first heat for me today. I like to be prepared, so get prepare the drinks as well. They're expecting just to take the 5.4 and 6.3 down, but no, it's cloudy, so let's see. Looks like we'll need to rig up the 7.0 as well. So, the medium, you're up to the beach again. Didn't need you yesterday, but you never know for today.
You and me, quality. That's how it should be.
Smooth. Yeah, it's gonna be busy here on the beach anyway. We sadly don't have so much, but well, we'll work it out. It's better than last year. Last year we had the pool filled up, so we hardly had any beach. So nothing to complain this year. Showing one more time how easy life can be rigging. Really, yeah, it's unbelievable, this thing. With some proper Dutch music, huh? There you go. Never forget. They make dance in your scene. So many times I've been there. We better hope that the sun comes out, so at least we have some things to look at like yesterday. Yeah, oh, we did it, we did it. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, because there ain't much out there yet. 15 more minutes for skipper's meeting, so I'm gonna rig up 7.0 and then let's see what they have to say at the skipper's meeting.
Second, would have been straight into me. But he didn't hit you though. Oh, no, is it good? Yeah, he hit me. He really hit me. But he guys.
That's the peak of 45 days.
Did you have an average as well of 10? Like
10 was just over 40.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely hauling. And look how flat it is. The problem is that after I wanted to go for the 5 times 10 seconds, and then every time a wave came in. Yeah, that was a solid one.
We're going to wait until 15 minutes next announcement.
Okay, 15 minutes announcement. It's time to get in the wetsuit and check out the conditions. I think Russ was the first one. He usually is the first one. I mean, in the end, everybody's preparing in a different way. I like to know what's out there. I want to be ready. I want to be here early. Although you might sit a bit longer on the beach than afterwards, but you know, at least you feel comfortable. You know everything is ready. You know you're ready to go. You know what's out there. You don't have to ask everybody like, oh, which chill should I take? No, you know it yourself. And yeah, for me that's keeping me in focus. Let's see what I all took to the beach. Some spare hook, you never know. Spare base, you never know. Some fins. Of course, I have 3 sails down here, 2 boards. So a fin for 5.4 small board. Spare fin for that actually. Spare fin for 7.0 small board. Another one for the medium. So yeah, you gotta have the options. The trim can change day by day. So does the water. So of course, screwdriver to change it. Some amino energy. Some more of an endurance drink, so to keep you hydrated. Not often we have time to lunch, so some Energizer bars. You kind of feel filled up after one of these already, so there's not really need to have food afterwards. Of course, straight after racing you want to punish everything which is out there, but for racing you're fine, and that's always on the beach. So yesterday we managed to do 2.5 elimination, so they stopped at the second round, heat number 6. Which makes me the lucky guy being in the first heat today, heat number 7, first quarterfinal. Well, the current tour leader is in there, Ross Williams, who's been doing I don't know how many podiums in here. Cyril was good yesterday, Pascal 4th at the moment, flying. Ingmar, the other flying Dutch guy, Basti and Valentin Bro. You know, it's a tough heat, and well, looking at the guys in here, you know, everywhere there are good guys. There are no slow guys anymore, so you gotta push anyway, and that's all you can do. It's the backup mom. You know, anytime you need something, you just go there. Oh, I want some food. Okay.
Mom is running.
Mom is running always. Amado's mom just to.
Attention sailors, this is your 11 o'clock announcement.
15 minutes more.
The fly is starting to clear up, but it's still not good enough. Wind too gusty on the course. Next announcement, 11:15. First possible start, 11:30.
And the funny thing is, going out now, we actually make a lot of guys nervous. So if I want to get other guys in the wetsuit, I should go out now. Some big gear, so I look fully overpowered. But I don't. Safe anyway.
Red flag.
For a run with the 7.0 as well. It's strange, very, very strange. Comes from a different direction as yesterday. Super gusty, sometimes 6.2 feels perfect, sometimes I'm sinking to the bottom of the ocean. So let's see. Try the 7.0, see how that works. Tough decisions. 6.2 small board is possible, but you really need 7.0 medium sometimes. 7.0 small could be a possibility too. Difficult. Let's see.
Aquino, the current tour leader, with a great start. Jordy Vonk with a terrible start. Curdle with a great start. Rolls Jordy Vonk. Jordy Vonk trying to sail up Valentin Pro. We got Tosselli. Jordy Vonk's having a hell of a time. Look, he's just had to go all the way through the free, and now he's got the lowest line out of everyone. How is that going to pay off coming into this first mark? Matteo Aquino looking good. Curdle looking good. Or is that Ross Williams? No, it's Curdle. Curdle, Tosselli, then we've got Williams. Then we've got Musulmani and Bro, but it's going to be Matteo Aquino first, Curdle second, third place Tosselli, fourth place Williams, fifth place Jordy Vonk, sixth place Musulmani, then Valentin Bro. Not looking good for the Dutchman at the moment. Can he fight back? He's been having a superb year so far, Jordy Vonk. Really has come out of the blocks because it's Matteo Iachino, the current tour leader. He's going to go round the outside jibe mark in first place. Second place now is still Toselli. Third place, Curdle, and guess who's caught up? Yes, it's Jordy Vonk. Ross Williams slip into fifth place. Curdle with not the best jibe there. Jordy Vonk having to pump his way out. Proper pro. Oh, yeah, it's still going. That was good though. Really nice to see. Jordy Vonk having a fight for his place. He's already now up into third place. But it's Matteo Iachino in first place. Second place, Toselli. Third place, Curdle. Fourth place, still Jordy Vonk. Where's Ross Williams? Needs to really get back in that top four, or he will not be going to the top 16 as Valentin Bro fights off Cyril Musulmani. So the real fight is for that fourth place. There's three riders in it. Ross Williams, Sebastian Curdle and Jordy Vonk fighting to get into the top 16. It looks like Toselli and Matteo Iachino are pretty clear ahead in first and second. But I tell you what, that fourth place is definitely not guaranteed at the moment. As we go around the outside jibe mark, it looks light out there. Matteo Iachino though, round in first place. Solid jibe from Matteo. Second place, Toselli. Third place, Jordy Vonk. Jordy Vonk in that far. Oh, not such a good jibe from Curdle. He's got Ross Williams right behind him, and Ross Williams just sailed over the top. Boom! The guy from the UK has now probably knocked out his teammate, because it's going to be very difficult to overtake Ross Williams on an out-and-out drag race, which this last reach is. It's a long leg. Curdle's fast, but Ross Williams in a great position here. Jordy Vonk has stayed in third place, and he will qualify for the top 16, barring a disaster. Toselli and Matteo Iachino are already clear ahead in first and second low. Curdle's flying down that bottom end. It's the angle of this is not easy to tell, but it looks like Curdle is having a good go at Ross Williams, but it looks like it's going to be Ross Williams. Jordy Vonk qualifies in third. Ross Williams qualifies in fourth. Unfortunately for Sebastian Curdle, he's not going to be happy with that. Misses out in the end.
Tough hit, but made it. Well, that was a pretty late-minute decision to go 7-0 small board, but it was the right one. It's tricky. It's super gusty out there, but gear was good. Came back from a bad start. Moved into third in the end. Felt a bit sorry for Busty. I think he could have been fourth if I would not have run him over, but here, you know, last mark, you can't take care of other friends on tour, and you just got to go for it, and happy to qualify. Sometimes it's rough and windy, sometimes it's nothing. You can do both, you know? You can risk it on the small board sometimes, but you can also risk it on the big one. And now I think it's, you know, it's like this.
Now it dropped.
The thing is, like, now it's the start and then it's mine, but these guys are still coming back who are with me in the heat. Basically, I know that if I go out now, I will have to wait for them there. Waste of energy.
Here we go. Oh, Netherlands 69, Jordy Vonk with the best start. That is good signs for the Dutchman, but he's got some big guns in this. Who's that on the Neil Pride? Didn't look like they had the best start. Arnon Degan, he looks pretty deep, but he's fast. He can come back. It's a long reach. Just upwind of him, we've got Matteo Iachino, who looks in a good position. Jordy Vonk, though, looking very good. Oh, that's Pierre Mortefon as well. Maybe I'll take it back. That's Pierre down the bottom end. It's Jordy Vonk up in the middle. So, Pierre spins out, just coming up to the mark, and it's going to be the Gastra that goes round in first place and gets hooked in a little bit. Was that Ross Williams? Yeah, Ross Williams. Oh, my life. Jordy, where is Jordy? He's in the middle of the pack. We've got Pierre Mortefon. It is not Jordy at the front. So, Pierre looking good. Matteo Iachino looking good. Did Jordy Vonk go down? Yeah, he went down. I kind of took my eyes off the game there, but Jordy Vonk goes in the water. That's probably going to be his race over with.
And here comes back Jordy Vonk. We already heard you got touched by Arnon Degan.
What happened?
Yeah, 7-0 was big, but I arrived in the pack at the mark. I'm jibing, want to flip the sail, and Arnon, who's calling other people dangerous, just goes straight, hits me, knocks me off, and yeah, well, basically leaves the jibe like nothing happened.
it's one of those no rules things, you know. Like for me, it was brainless. He could clearly see that he was not gonna make it without touching me, and he went for it. You know, is it stupid or is it dangerous? Well, let's say it's just stupid, but these are funny situations which are bringing up the discussion every day, and it's a shame because now it was easy in contention, and well, you're just out, you know, not by having done something yourself, basically. So yeah, well, tough day at the office. 7 hours too big as well, so better go 6'2". Better 6'2". Okay, ready? Okay. Whew. Did he made it in the end or not? Wie? Wie is dit?
No, I went outside.
I went to drive and I was in the back shot. I went,
Because I was like this
and then you
kept
I
coming.
went like that. Yeah, I know.
You kept coming, so I have to go.
We would have drived at the same time if I got my foot out.
Oh man, so frustrating. We were fucking third and fourth like easy.
Better than getting knocked. Well, not better enough. What the fuck denkt hij? Hij gaat gewoon rechtdoor.
Daarom denk ik zag er wel aankomen.
Man. Kijk achter je.
They obviously analyzed your
Yeah, they had
multiple
to.
times, and they said that I mean, Arnold hit you, they know it,
Yeah.
but they said that I mean, it was more bad luck from your side.
No, it was more stupidity than dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Probably more that. I mean, they feel sorry for you because they know it was a very.
Yeah, I had the inside. No, I was.
But they saw that the board touched you, but the nose of his board touched you.
Yeah, but imagine if I would have kept on jibing.
I know.
You know, so I should have kept jibing. So it was like this, no? That's the whole thing, you know.
So this time it's against you. Next time it's with you.
Yeah. No, it's alright. It's alright.
That's the game.
It is.
Anyway.
Taking it pretty well, man.
Oh yeah. What can you do? And ninth place is not gonna count that either, huh? First is this Sammy, then they come back and then we are up first.
Okay, 777. Malta Russia up the boat end with the best start. Just down from him, he's just rolled him, is Basil Jacan. Then we've got Amado Vrieswijk, and he's just rolled Amado as well. Malta Russia is pushing super hard on the north. Jordy Vonk down the bottom end with Pascal Tosselli. And there's a little bit of a funnel effect, and Jordy Vonk just creeping ahead of Maynard, but Maynard trying to get the inside line. Pascal Tosselli, though, that's out in the lead. Looking good for Jordy Vonk and Malta Russia. They're going to come round together. So it's Pascal Tosselli, Jordy Vonk, Malta Russia. Then we've got the challenger of Farin, I guess. Yes, Farin. And then there's a whole list of them. Jordy Vonk, like I say, in third place for the overalls at the moment. Needs a good result here, and he's right up in the top two with Pascal Tosselli. Tosselli didn't have his best day yesterday, and he's trying to get himself up into the top 10 places. A first place here would be a ninth, but Jordy Vonk's got some speed on this reach, and he looks like he's really challenging Tosselli coming into this second jibe mark. Jordy Vonk just goes upwind, gives himself some room. He wants to go inside Tosselli by the looks of it. Tosselli goes round first, Vonk in second. It's a great jibe from Vonk, and I reckon he's got a little bit of a run on Tosselli here. Tosselli, it looks like he's had a very good third leg. He's going to come into this third jibe mark in first place with a little bit of room, with Jordy Vonk from Holland right behind him. Tosselli solidly round. Jordy Vonk, really good inside jibe from Jordy Vonk, putting the pressure on Pascal Tosselli. Each place makes a massive difference when you're fighting for those podiums like Jordy Vonk and Pascal Tosselli. And Amado nearly goes down again on the jibe, doing the submarine jibe, and he has lost a lot of ground there. Out in the front though, Tosselli He's going to go around that last jibe mark in first place, but he's going to be pushed hard by Jordy Vonk. It's all on this jibe to see who takes the honours. Great jibe from Tosselli. I think it's going to be a hard ask for Jordy Vonk to get that. He's probably going to have to settle for 10th place. Pascal Tosselli gets the only other single digit if you're not in the final, so a 9th place for Pascal Tosselli. Jordy Vonk, I would say, keeps the dream alive with a countable result, which is a 10th place. So probably the best he could have done with that first mark round in. So 10th place for Jordy, 11th place for Malta Russia. That's pretty solid as well. 12th for Finian Maynard.
Whew, 10th place. Fully fighting for 9th with Pascal. I almost got him on the way out. I jibed perfect inside, but it was not super windy, and we both got away good, but I didn't get enough had enough wind to actually overtake him. But it was a good fight. I think we were clear ahead. 10th place, in top 10. Not bad, I'm happy. Good comeback after getting knocked down. And that was my must. Fuck! Jesus.
Is that on 6-2? No, 5-4. Yeah, you just do your thing, man.
Ethan, kan je me helpen? Mijn zadel is fucked.
Now I don't have a spare mask anymore.
Right, let's see.
One here.
Flying to buoy number 1.
I'm not drinking it yet because it doesn't really seem to be 5-4, so I want to take it safe. And you don't have much time to lunch, or you want to eat something. Yeah. Tastes like shit, but good for you. I've had it all in one elimination. Broke the mask, broke the sail, and got knocked off. So now we can continue. Because usually if I'm windsurfing and I'm not eating anything, I die, of course. But for now, a bar like this is fine. Keeps you going. Which heat is going on now?
This is
3.
one of this is 4.
4. Okay, let's get out of the sun.
Right, let's keep an eye on the guys coming full speed.
Captain, peace.
First buoy. Hey,
You're gonna lock us up? We're bad boys. We're bad boys. That we talk too much, so they can't focus on the microphone.
MB20 with the best start. We all know MB20 is, yes, Amado Vrieswijk. We've got Jordy Vonk on the white sail, just upwind of him. Valentino Bro on the yellow. So North versus Simmer down the bottom end. We've got a Severn far right. That's Matteo Iachino, the current World Tour leader. Everyone else much further upwind. It looks like Musulmani. Is he in this? Yes. So Musulmani just upwind of them with Amado Vrieswijk. The Gastro really slowing down. But going round in first is Valentin Bro again, looking good. So Valentin Bro, then Matteo Iachino, then Jordy Vonk, all in the mix. Then the other Severn of Musulmani. Amado Vrieswijk goes up and Maka goes down. And looks like Franz is in this, but he is deep right now. Really, I think, psychologically damaged from that massive crash he had last year. And, I mean, who can blame him? I'm slightly psychologically damaged. It's a scary old thing. Out in the front now, I think Jordy Vonk has powered his way down that first reach into first place. He wants that top 16. He was in third place after yesterday's racing. He got second in the losers final today, and this is looking better. Leading the quarterfinals. Right, it's all piling up behind. Looking good for the Dutchman though. Maybe we have to rename Jordy Vonk as the Flying Dutchman, because he is flying out in the front. Second place is the world rankings leader, Matteo Iachino. Then we've got Cyril Musulmani and Tati Franz, who was looking down and out after that first mark. I think he's up into the top 4. So Jordy Vonk jibes in the lead. Matteo Iachino, second place. Third place, Cyril Musulmani. 4th place. No, it's MB20, Amado Vrieswijk. Then there's Tati Frans. Battle of the Bonaire crew in 4th and 5th. And here comes Valentin Bro. Looks like he's got a bit too much work to do now. Just one more jibe to go. This has been causing a few problems today. Jet ski's just gone past. Jordy Vonk keeping it low, keeping it pro. Nice work for Jordy Vonk. 1st place, going to guarantee himself in the top 16 again. Matteo Iachino 2nd, Musulmani 3rd, and it's still Amado Vrieswijk ahead of Tati Frans. Big crash from Valentin Bro in 5th place or 6th place. Tati going for it. Amado, has he got the speed? He's in a bit more dirty water up here, and Amado nearly loses it. He was right on his toes there, and Tati Frans has managed to keep the power down. That little mistake from Amado Vrieswijk might have cost him a place in the top 16. 1st place is guaranteed. Where's the next 3 going? I have a feeling it's Matteo Iachino, I think it's Tati Frans, and Musulmani. Jordy Vonk obviously winning it.
Yeah, it was decent fleet. Winning quarterfinal brings you nothing, but well, brings you a bit of confidence. But in the end, it's just good to pass, and I did, so it was nice. It was tricky conditions because 6.2 was it's dangerous here. 6.2 was full power, but on the outside marks it was basically nothing. So it's tricky conditions. Yeah, it's not. I got knocked down and I broke a mast, which sadly ripped my sail. It was a shame. I mean, it happens. Seems like it all came in one elimination and that's it. So I guess that's a good thing. But you know, it's super hot with the sun out here. We have all the sails prepared. It gets super hot, and actually I think it's my first master break in 3 years. So, well, a bit shit it happens during an event, but luckily it's not a usual thing. 9 out there now, 10, and me. Okay.
Good start, Netherlands.
Oh, Netherlands 69. He's on the line once again with the best start. So Jordy Vonk is pushing hard at the moment. Like I say, after day 1, he was in 3rd place. Down that bottom end of the line, we've got Matteo Iachino. He's right up there now, I think, in 3rd place. So he's wanting to get another final, and he will need to win it if he's going to close the gap on Antoine Albo. First, he needs to get there. Looking good at the moment for the Italian. Jordy Vonk looking good. Castel behind looking good. Cyril Musulmani also looking good as we come into that first mark. It's Matteo Iachino. Jordy Vonk in 2nd. Anton Castel in 3rd. Oh, Castel's lost it. A bit of bad jibe from Castel. Musulmani's gone inside him. And I think we had Tati Frans go round the outside. Outside jibe mark, it's Matteo Iachino. Reigning tour leader. 2nd place, Jordy Vonk. 3rd place now, the Gastra of Tati Frans. Then Musulmani, Kentel, Van der Steen back in the mix now. Oh, it's super close, this one. This is to make it into the final. Guarantee yourself a top 8 position. Matteo Iachino, he's been so consistent this year. That is why he's leading the tour. Jordy Vonk as well. He really has turned up the heat over the winter, and the training has definitely paid off. He's been so consistent. Last year he showed glimpses of goodness. This year he's putting it all together. But Matteo Iachino is leading this first semi-final. Looks like he's going to make his way to the final, but he's still got a couple of jibes to go. Matteo Iachino, though, safely round. 2nd place, Jordy Vonk. 3rd place, Tati Frans. Julian Kentel now up into 4th place. Cyril Musulmani with a good jibe, and Ben van der Steen right now in the mix. I told you this 4th place in this semi-final is hotly contested. I do not know how this will play out. We've had a lot of drama on that last buoy. The 3rd and 4th place riders, though, it is all on, isn't it? There we go. Oh, and Tati Frans has gone up into 2nd place. How has he done that? He's took a different line. Jordy Vonk stays in 3rd, but Tati Frans up into 2nd, and now there's a real fight for 4th. Musulmani jibes inside Kentel. Ben van der Steen goes low. They are really pushing it down that bottom end. Ben van der Steen is not backing off. Out the top, though, it's Matteo Iachino who will win this semi-final and book himself a place in the final. Second place, let's stay on the line. What? Whoa. Oh, you changed my... Oh, I couldn't tell anything then.
The head knock of happiness. I had a perfect start. I had a little lift off on the straight. That's why Matteo passed me from below. Also because he's super fast, and then I was second all the time, and Matteo wasn't super pushing, which makes it difficult for me because I'm constantly driving in his wake. And the guys behind me were fully pushing, but I kept in control, and was a solid way into the final again. Yeah, good, perfect.
I didn't touch anybody actually.
Perfect.
It was just a big fight.
You stared them down.
No, I was safe.
No, I was safe second. I had a 6 start though, 6-6 start. Boom! I think Tali was in there as well, right?
I guess I couldn't. It was a gash.
Oh, it was. I think there was one below me as well. Well, honestly, I was just trying to survive the heat and didn't care too much about who was behind me. I have to refill my bottles with some energy and some things. I'll do it after the final.
In the final, congratulations. Then I believe it's Ross Williams, then Pierre Montefort, and the fourth guy hitting the final is probably Cedric, huh?
He looks a bit too big to be eaten.
Cedric Bordes.
Such a shame, Ethan.
So he will be in the losers final.
Smooth, Ethan.
So much better day for Ross Williams. Pierre Mortefond, the ever-consistent Frenchman, is there. We've got Cedric Board, who has finally made his appearance in the final. And we also have a bloke you might have seen at the front before, Antoine Albo. Yes, he's in the final. Can anybody stop the French freight train from winning another one? This is the third elimination. Is it? Fourth elimination, you're right. Fourth elimination. Here we go, 5 seconds. Let's get this thing started. Good start. Cedric Board with the best start. There are a few guys pumping over the line. I saw Jordy Vonk up the top. It looked like he'd run out of wind. The guys down the pin end looked like they had a better start. Then someone's had a terrible start. In fact, that might be Jordy Vonk right at the back. I can't tell between him and Pierre Mortefond, but it's not good at the moment. Who else is there? Antoine Albo is there. There's people all over the place taking different lines, but of course, the big Frenchman, Antoine Albo, is right there at the beginning. Yeah, it's Jordy Vonk with a terrible start around the back. Albo goes round in first. Then we've got Ross Williams. Looks like Matteo Iachino, Cyril Musulmani, Mortefond, Tati Franz. So I'm not quite sure what happened to Jordy Vonk. Did he think everyone was over and shut off the gas? They're going to hurt his top 3 aspirations. So Albo, current event leader, goes round in first. Second place, Matteo Iachino. Third place, looks like Ross Williams, followed by Mortefond. Then we've got Tati Franz and Cedric Board. And then the Severn of Cyril Musulmani. And Jordy Vonk only coming round the mark now. So quite far back. And he almost isn't planing round that last mark. Antoine Albodo, he's going to have the perfect 4 heats to open up this event here in Fuerteventura. There we go, Antoine Albo keeping it. Absolute solid. Matteo Iachino not far behind though. In second, third place Mortefond. These 3 are kind of the 3 solid contenders every year. Very hard to budge them. Ross Williams in fourth, he's always there or thereabouts. Tati Franz, then Cyril Musulmani. And we've got Cedric Board coming around. And Jordy Vonk bringing up the rear right now. Here we go, last jibe mark. Can we have a zoom in, please? There we go. Antoine Albo. Oh, not the best jibe for Antoine Albo. We try and get excited now because he really didn't get out of that jibe at all well. And I tell you what, Matteo Iachino is pumping, but Albo, no places changed. But that wind looked very light. There was definitely a chance then if the wind had cooperated for Matteo Iachino. Unfortunately, it didn't. We did have a moment of excitement there where we thought it was on. Albo though, what an unstoppable force. This year, he is in dominant form, and that is the 4th consecutive first place for Antoine Albo. Who's in second? Pretty sure we can't see anything. Well, I'll tell you what, it should be Matteo Iachino in second, and then there was a fight between Mortefon and Ross.
Like, you kind of should be happy with the 8th place, but to get it this way is not so nice. It was not so windy on the outside. That's basically why AP is up now. I want to take the risk to start at the pin to see if Antoine was a little bit touchable. But, well, basically got in a wind hole. Some other guys were on the wave, so they managed to kind of go. That's why the other 7 guys, they were going, not really as it should be. They seemed to be underpowered at least. And the rest of the course was fine. As the inside is full windy. I was on 6.2, I wouldn't take anything else. But on the outside, it was absolutely nothing. And well, settling on 8. I guess that's the motherfucker.
Yeah, actually, Mom, you can still be proud of me. I put some sun cream today. After being 6 hours in the sun. Yeah, I will be red. I will be red tonight.
But you're in these valleys, man.
Ah, but it's the same to Como, huh? You drove it?
Yeah.
Man,
You go to Maloya and then you drop down, no?
Man, you dropped down like 2 km and like, it's unbelievable. My brakes of the car were probably crying.
I mean,
and we go to the gym there, Basti. Come on, we're gonna pump some weight into that body.
for me, I don't know if I need it for sure, to be honest.
The Swiss Cup in the air was fucking windy. And then also when we didn't race, I went out, you know, and just punishing myself. And our small board is sick. It's sick. It's really sick. The sails are the same, but huh?
You have the 99?
98 it is now this year. It's the only board which got changed for this year. But somehow it's a small difference, but it's. Well, good luck.
I have a big board as well.
Sometimes not big enough down there. There you got a belly as well. I was trying to make my mom proud that I'm actually wearing my sun cream every day. So I put it on after 5 hours in the sun, and now the clouds come. It's the same that if I start de-rigging now, the wind will come back. You know, Murphy's Law, it's coming back. Yeah.
It is great.
It's almost like Holland, man. Jesus. Fort is not supposed to be rainy. Supposed.
People around it. So many English people.
Ay. Must be, huh? I mean, I've never seen rain here in the summer in Fuerteventura. No.
I've been twice.
Twice.
2 days in 1 day. It was raining in the morning. And
True.
like Arnon Dagan, his first even was 98. So it's
98.
So then I was like, Antoine has to be more than that.
Definitely. I heard,
A little bit older, no?
from what I understood, he was on tour before I was born. Ooh, Antoine is bringing a sail up. Ooh, then he must be sure. Probably the 5.6, which is. Yes. Which is safe. Smallest one sail first.
You've already got rid of the 5.6.
True. I actually got it up already. I was in front of you.
I beat him 1 time.
Me also 1 time.
I did.
Yeah.
Or not? Yes or no? Yes or no?
When I was out of the foot from pumping! Have to bring the gear up. The train, sails, boards everywhere. They called it a day, yeah. I mean, it's a bit, let's say, obvious. It's high tide, clouds, as you said before. It's getting late. It's never really windy in the evenings, so time to call it a day.
I owe you to bring your 1 board up.
Oh yeah! Thank you for reminding me.
So the trick for the hill of that is you walk backwards so you don't have the flip halfway, and then you walk further straight. Let's hope it works this time.
Whoop, whoop. Watch your head. I think we almost took the motor out.
It's rolling going on even after the race.
Work for the money and you don't act funny and you never break none of the rules. They're gonna charge you for everything that you do. Give me a dream and don't be long about it. I'm waiting
Full of protein to recover. Nutrition.
So your diet has been power bars and Haribo today.
Well, I can tell you I will have a big dinner today. A big one.
in a pool of light on a Friday night. We wore out the soles of our shoes.
Organize it the way you want it to be.
Nice, it's nice to have your own little space at least.
Let's go Carpa!
No, Saturday night. Ik werd aangevaren en maar ik sta vierde. Dat is 8e en 10e was ik. Ja, was oké. Pretty happy.
Might be chatting to Ben Prophet on the walk over.
Oh yeah? You want to talk with me, Benny?
We can talk about it. I listened to Arnon at the briefing today.
And then he fucking shoots me down.
He did say to me, I had to go and apologise to Jordy.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it. You know, it's one of those things that happens, no?
I don't know. Like I said, I think if a bad day's that,
Yeah,
I think
sure.
you can take quite a lot from it.
Yeah.
I think,
No, it's not that you lose the confidence because it was so much worse, no?
And you had a little comeback in one. Was it in the quarter? I think it was the first heat.
Yeah, true. I was driving in 5th and then I overtook Ross and I overtook Basti and yeah.
Basti doesn't seem to be
I know
going.
your voice, your comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the radio. Yeah, I was thinking, who is it?
This is the guy.
Yeah, the PWA internet comment, yes.
The
Yeah,
superstar.
I get that a lot.
I was sitting here at the beach and watching on my mobile.
Definitely early night.
Major laser.
Oh, no major laser, no. We'll see who'll be there on Saturday, but no. Guess some guys are on the Carpa list. Just for your explanation, Carpa list is you're doing bad results, you keep on doing them, so you gotta go to the Carpa.
Ben knows about that.
Ben, yeah, he's permanent on it. Do not disturb. Let's hope Marco didn't put this on before they... Motherfucker. I gotta sleep in the dirty streets. Oh yeah. Protein shake. Gotta keep the nutrition up. The magic corner. It's on the doping list, so no branding. Cheers, boys. So round up day 2. Well, we're not where we were in the morning. Morning I was 3rd, now I'm 4th. But well, what can I say? Still an amazing day. Managed to sneak another winter final. As you've seen, I got knocked out on the other one. Still 10th and 8th place. It's consistent. That's why I'm still in 4th. So happy, of course, obviously happy with that. And I'm eager because I know I can do more. I can do better. So looking forward to the days ahead, and let's see what it will bring.
made it. You made it all the way through. That's a big one. I think that might be the longest one we've ever done. Interested to hear your feedback. Too long? Is it interesting? Is it like watching a Game of Thrones? Sit down and enjoy it. Like I said, we're trying to do some different stuff here at Windsurfing.TV. So if it doesn't go down well, we probably won't do that sort of thing again. But I found it pretty interesting. I hope you guys did at home. We've got plenty more stuff coming up. Obviously, we're back in the sunny UK at the moment. There's a lot going on. Obviously, we've got the foiling, Idiot's Guide to Foiling. We've got loads of other stuff coming. So stay tuned to Windsurfing.tv. Obviously, you can watch all the other videos on the channel. I'll put a couple of links up here to some interesting ones. You haven't checked the foiling out, or maybe a Send It Sunday. Obviously, subscribe to the channel. You have to subscribe to the channel. We're up over 11,000 at the moment. And if you want to support the channel, me and Alfie, a few beers. Alfie's been editing like a dog right now, so I'm sure you'd enjoy a few. And if you liked it, give us a thumbs up.